Hey guys, there's something I want to tell you. It's just something that's been happening with me for the past few weeks, really. Now, not necessarily something happening to me, that's something happening to someone that I know very, very well, that I get along very well with. Um, I may have mentioned it in a vlog before or in a dual video, not sure. But, a friend of mine from theater, because I do theater every week, a friend of mine has been pregnant for 9 months. She was, supposed to have the baby either on Sunday or on Monday, but that didn't happen because at theater rehearsal on Tuesday she was still there with the big belly. But like I've known a good amount of women that have been pregnant that have had babies. My mother with my brother, obviously, but from of I was like 3.5 when my brother was born. So I don't remember much of that. We have video footage, a little bit of that, but I don't remember much of it. From what I can remember, from what is quite clear in my memory, I've met multiple women, including aunts and stuff and friends that have been pregnant that have had their babies. But this friend, I've been really close with them for like a long time, ever since I joined their theater group last year when I joined the adults group. So we've been really close, and I've been to their place like 4 or 5 times, oh, many times anyway. And they already have a 2-year old, like 2.5, I believe she is now, and we get along super well. I love little kids, and the people around me know that. So I always play with the little girl. I recall when on my birthday when I got this webcam, the very first thing I actually did with my webcam, not counting me just testing if it actually works, like the first like video or picture that I took with it was a picture with that 2-year-old girl here. She wanted to see my room, see the rest of the house. I showed her around. We were sitting at my computer. I was like, oh, let's see how she reacts when I turn the webcam on. So I turned the webcam on. She's sitting here on my lap. She's the the Flareon and the cube right there in the back. She's holding it. She's sitting here. It's like super cute. I still have the picture. I love it. Um, it's great. So I love having fun with her. And I love talking to like obviously the girl's mother, my great friend from theater. So yeah, I feel like I've it's the closest I've been to someone that is pregnant and is gonna have a baby. So I've been super excited with her. She's been excited. Obviously, her husband's been really excited. I've definitely been really excited as well, as with many people, but probably me most. Um, so for the ever since I believe Saturday, might have even been Friday or probably Saturday, I just had my email open because I know she has my email and she knows that I want to know when it has happened. I have my email open. And like every 10, 15 minutes, I just refresh. I just click that refresh button. I check for my new emails just in case it's happened and they've sent me the email saying it's happened. I just want to know. And then as soon as possible, I want to go visit because I just really, really want to. And I also have my phone here. So I like every like 1 or 2 times every day I check my text messages because sometimes when I go visit something, text message is the easiest way to do things. But since I don't check my text messages that often, did give her my home phone number, like my normal phone number, a couple of days ago, so she can call that. So like easier to reach me because my personal phone isn't always on. So I'm just talking about whatever comes to mind really, but I'm just super excited. In my head, I'm like, just have the baby, just have the baby. I want to see it. I want it to have happened. She also wants that. But obviously, we both want it to happen naturally and everything to go well, so I'm not going to force it and push it and anything like that. But I just really, really want to see the little boy. They've known what the name, ever since I've known the boy, that it would be a boy, I believe. Well, maybe not since that moment, but since a few weeks after, they've known what the name is going to be. I specifically asked them not to tell me what it was. So I'm only going to find out when the boy is actually born. I asked them not to tell me until that happened. So I don't know what he's going to be called. I don't care. It's their decision anyway, whether I like it or not. But just I see my friend every week at theater, and then sometimes I go to visit her at her place. They've been here for my birthday. That was amazing to have them over here for the first time. I'm just super excited. I want it to happen. I want her to have that baby quick so I can see it. This is I love it. I remember when with like the last couple of theater rehearsals, like the last 4 weeks or so. Before that too, but especially the last 4 weeks, because obviously the baby's growing inside her, and that makes it more difficult for her to walk, and she has to rest more often and stuff. So like for some, but since she was still at the rehearsal, obviously she had to take it easy, and we all realized that, the director as well. But we were rehearsing parts of the show that she was in, so she was asked to walk certain places, sit certain places, and everything. So at one point she has to, in the play, she has to like sit in a certain corner, either stand or sit. So we had her sit because that's easier. But it's a really small part that you can sit on. It's not really supposed to be able for you to sit on, but you can sort of do it, but it's not really comfortable. So that happened today because, well, that was just part of the play. But I was like, no, come on, she's gonna have the baby anytime now. It's already 1 or 2 days after she was like the 40 weeks. And I'm like, she has to just sit on a comfortable chair. And we had loads of comfortable chairs that we were sitting on, like the people that were in that specific scene. There were like 5 people in the scene and like 6 people still just sitting there watching. So I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. I knew there were a good amount of chairs. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go get a chair. So I was like, get a chair in front of me. I'm like, nah, because I had like they're sort of connected, so I had to get them off. I'm like, there was one chair on stage that wasn't in use for that scene. It was just standing there. So while they were like talking about the scene, like the director was talking to one specific actor, I believe, about what they're supposed to do and their intentions and their emotions in the scene and stuff. I just walked like calmly, not disturbing anyone, but I walked to that chair, got the chair, brought it to my friend. I was like, sit on the chair, and she laughed and she thought it was really sweet. So I yeah, I definitely, especially like for many rehearsals, but especially the last few weeks, I've been like sitting next to her mostly at rehearsals too, like talking about the baby because she knows everyone's excited, everybody wants to know and see him and stuff. But she also knows that I'm most excited, so we talk often about him. And one thing for example, I've never seen, like I've seen, as I said, a good amount of women that have been pregnant, but I haven't seen is the like if you see the women's pregnant belly, and then you see it go like this, the baby like kicking or punching or moving. Anyway, so I was sitting next to her. I believe that was 2 weeks ago. I was sitting next to her. We were just talking about the baby and about how she was gonna have it soon and how she was really excited for it. Me too. And then we were listening to our director because he had his 15-minute talk. And my friend was like, okay, 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 what? Look at my belly. Okay. So I look at her belly, and it's like, and I thought that was super cool. Like I would have loved to have seen my face at that time, like how excited I was. Because I've never, like, besides when I was 3.5 and my mother had my brother, I've never been that close to someone being pregnant, going to have a baby. So I was super excited. I don't recall ever seeing like the pregnant woman's belly like jump in like that, like because the kid is like moving around. I thought that was super cool. And yeah, so we both laughed about that. Director was like, "Could you be quiet a little?" And we were like, "Okay," but then we laughed still a little bit. It's fun. So why am I making this vlog? I just wanted to talk about it. For privacy reasons, I didn't name any of my friends and stuff, but I know this is okay if I can just speak about it like this. I just wanted to share my excitement, I suppose. Probably after it's happened, like a few days after the baby's been born, I'll probably make another vlog. If allowed, I'll post pictures. I I don't know. I don't think they'll be okay with that. Like, I may ask, and otherwise I won't. It's not really important to me to really put that out. I just want to share my excitement. I don't necessarily want to share pictures or names or anything. I just want to share my excitement, and I hope that through this video you'll have figured out that I'm just really excited for it to happen. I'm like, have the baby already. I want it to happen. So I'm like, okay, hear my email. I'm just checking it now. No, still no email. So hasn't happened yet. I haven't gotten a call, but really late in the evening they probably won't call. Better chance that I'll have a text message. Just like maybe you could wake someone up this late. So it'll be an email or a text message. Would it happen like in the middle of the night, which is possible? I don't know. I don't know if they've. I don't think they've actually set like a date for like we're then going to ask whenever the baby wants to. We'll just make it happen. Pretty sure that's what they went for. So it doesn't look like I have any text messages. So I'm gonna assume it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it's going on right now. I don't know. I'm just gonna go to bed and figure out tomorrow morning. And if it hasn't happened yet, then I'll just patiently wait. I'm super excited. I want to see the little baby and have fun and laugh with my friends and stuff. I'm really excited.